Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. Can everybody hear me okay? Well, good evening and welcome to Sunday night planning. Uh, I think that been a lot of rain here in Florida, and I think that might have cooled down a little bit finally, but the rain has been something else. As we approach this week of September, I think about what the market's done and what is the message that's going on. This week's a big week from the standpoint that you have the Fed on Wednesday, and I've decided to be live on Wednesday. So I hope y'all join me on Wednesday. You ought to write it down, and haven't done that in a long time, but I thought that I would do that. Anybody excited about being there with me on Wednesday? Planning on it. I just decided to do it, and we're going to do it. Let me get started in the slides and get into some of the meat. Former Air Force officer, active trader since the 70s, former member of the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, author of 3 books, Winning the Day Trading Game, Markets Never Sleep, and Trade to Win. And I work with students since 1996. 1996. Now, there's a high degree of risk involved in trading. I talk about that a lot. And past performance is not indicative of future results. DTI, we help you master the markets through education, training, and experience. Now, a lot of people tell me, okay, that I shouldn't educate so much. What do y'all think? Yeah, I've been doing it for years, and I think that education is a way for you to get better, and I do it. Join my YouTube channel. In my opinion, that's the best place that you can go. Uh, and get a lot of great information. I'm gonna do a couple more this week too. But anyway, I think that the education is important, and we're gonna keep doing it. More knowledge is better. I agree with you there, Tom. More knowledge is better. Now, if you look at the market right now, and I wanted this slide changed. You got the yearly open, September open, the current market, and year-to-date change. I'm going to start having a column. Let me tell you what I think is more pertinent to us right now, even though the market's up 18%. I've got it outlined here. I've changed the format. I want the month open. We got the week open, I guess, which is the current market, last trade, and of course, the percentage we're up for a month. I think it's always good to know where you are for the month you're in. And right now, we're slightly below where we opened the month. By the way, you see the E-mini at higher prices. That's because we rolled the E-mini from September to December. The symbol is Z, and Z is very important. NASDAQ's up about 16%, still trailing the big boy. S&P, Dow's up about 10, DAX is up 11. Gold has been. I like to do this just to show people the power of the DTI method. How many people remember the fact on February the 14th, I told you that was the low of the year? Y'all remember that? That might be the call of the year. Look at gold now. In fact, after saying it, I went out and bought some cash gold coins. And I think that I'm up quite a bit on that from that decision. There was also a stock I bought. How many people here bought CDE? That stock we paid $4.19 for. Anybody here still hold it? That sort of pays for a lot of education, doesn't it? One little stock, and it's up here at $7.25 right now. And how many people remember the target I gave you on gold? I said it should go to 2,700, right? Yep. Well, we're 2,608 right now. That's pretty strong. Now, if you subscribe to the YouTube channel, it's free. That's what I was talking about. There's the deal. If you're not a member of YouTube, get on there, get on board. I think that it will help you learn and get good at this game of trading. So go to the YouTube channel. We have customer service live during the week, www.dtitrader.com/help. I think that's important also. Now, last week, our 25-cent trader soared in the precious metals. We bought it. And we're showing a 38% gain, but most people got out of around 14 to 15 cents on that trade. And the reason I say that is because I had some that filled that day, the next day. And so it's pretty good stuff. Yeah, Todd got out 15. There you go. Way to go. Super. That's a great trade. I'm gonna do another one. I'll do another one this week. Now, my video of the week, and I'm gonna try to highlight that, is if you get a chance, you ought to go watch this, my video of the week. YouTube.com/watch. I'm gonna try to identify for you what I consider the video. My take on stocks, one's to hold and one's to fold. Right there. My focus this week, let's talk about that. Pretty cool stuff. My focus is the Fed meeting. I already told you I'm going to go live on Fed Day. You'll get an email if you want to go and be there with me. We'll spend some time together. Okay? Now, this is something I'd like to remind people of. When I put on options, you ought to look for the door if you're not making money after 72 hours. Unless you get a notice from us, we keep track of this after we enter an option, basically saying, hey, we're folding it or we're making this change or that change. So pay attention. If you're going to take your hard-earned money and put it in options, this one rule will save you a fortune. Okay? Can everybody remember that one rule when they trade options? Because I think it's going to make your account grow if you can. Okay? And you can ask questions. I have enough live events that you can ask questions about this one rule. Okay? Last week's big winner, I posted the top 10. It was the QQQ. It triggered at 459. It closed at 474. How many points is that? And I gave it to people last Sunday night, okay? So if you would have bought, think about this, one in the money option out to September 20th, you would have picked up about $1,500 on a 10 lot, right? No, that's not right. 15 points, been 1,500, right? So are y'all going to pay attention when I give you the numbers this week on the top 10? You ought to pay attention. It's free. I just give it to you. Here it is. If TLT goes above 186, and by the way you would play it this week, write this down, is go out to October, the third week in October. So if TLT goes above 186, you can go buy an option out, a call option out to October. It's that simple. NVIDIA, 120.55. The 5 was, how about the 5? That's pretty good stuff there, isn't it, on the 5? That's the first time I ever traded that stock. I think we got some more upside if it gets above 98.55. Gold, I think some more upside if you get above 239.11. That's what I would use with these. Go out there, okay, and take advantage. I put CDE here really just to talk about, like I did already, to see who still had it. I'm still long, and we'll see where it takes us, but it's been a nice move. Costco is a stock I've been telling you would get above 918. This week, if it gets above 925, it's going to go higher, okay? XLK above 222.55. QQQ this week, if it goes above 477.55, I'd do that same strategy, go out to October. And the same one, if it goes down, if it goes below 450, I'd do a put, okay? I brought DJT to the starting block. I think DJT takes out 2111. You're going to see a run. There's the number for DJT. I've been patiently waiting for about 4 months, but keep your eye on DJT. Does everybody have a clear understanding of what to do with the 10 tickers? Now, Glenn, if the QQQ goes above 477 and at the end of the week it's at 490, would that be worth coming tonight just to get this? I would do it at the money. That's what I would do it. I'd do it at the money. You don't have to overload your boat, but that's the way I would do it. Now, my schedule for the week, tomorrow we got intermediate online and old school at 10 o'clock. We have a flash meeting scheduled for tomorrow at 12. Tuesday, we have a 10 o'clock meeting at Flash. We got T-Buzz Connected Dots at 10:45. Wednesday, we have futures. Boy, futures is getting hot, hot, hot with that gold. Speaking of that, I got to go do a trade on gold right now while I'm thinking about it. It's a new one I'm working on. There. Okay. Wednesday, 10 o'clock, we'll do futures first. 12 o'clock, I'll do FOMC. I will come back after the Fed in that same room and give you some insights how to trade a Fed. That's the way my plan is, okay? So I'll be with you at 12, leave the room open and give you commentary when I see it. And then at 3:30, I'm going to do some trades off of it. How's that sound? Is that worth everybody's time to do it that way? We'll take extended breaks in there, obviously, but that's the way we're going to plan it. 12 o'clock. The Fed. I've traded the Fed many weeks, many days, many years. I'm trading this one. Thursday, 10 for 10 live trading. Friday, our 3 o'clock wrap up. I hope you write down this schedule and participate with us. Jonathan, some of those flash meetings will be open. Some of those flash meetings will be closed. Jonathan will identify any training that we promised to do. That's our schedule. Any questions about that? News this week. I'm going to focus on the FOMC statement Wednesday. That's what I'm going to do. The top 5 market events. This is a new feature I'm going to add to Sunday night. Sort of identify for you things that I'll be thinking that's important. Here they are. You ready? The Fed meeting. That's the most important thing going on this week that we'll look at. If the S&P closes above 57.21, which basis December is the monthly open. That tells you I'm going to get aggressive. Write that down. The MTI report comes out on Monday. You notice I had that flash meeting at 12. I will cover that in regards to the roadmap, some opportunities created by that. Gold goes above 239.11. It means we're going for another leg. And Tuesday, NVIDIA speaks on the future of AI. So here's what I would look forward to. Watching NVIDIA on Tuesday afternoon, if you start seeing it get above that breakout number, there's a trade. Okay? What I try to do with my top 5 market events, besides doing what I normally do, I thought I would give you a comprehensive look of my thinking and what my research showed me where the money is this week. Everybody see that? You like this new feature I've added to Sunday night? Helps you frame it, doesn't it? All right. So I'll be back tomorrow at 10. And that's what we do. Somebody asked, when does the 30% kick in? If it happens on day one, you either got to get rid of the trade or hedge it. You know what I mean by hedge? By sell a call against it if you're just outright long. Okay? Because once it gets beyond 30%, sometimes it gets out of hand, doesn't it? Folks, I tried to be concise tonight. We got a huge crowd here. Would you like me to go to a live market and talk about futures? Let's do it. All right, Jonathan, can we go to a live futures market and look at it?
Yes, we can. Just give me about 30 seconds and then we'll bring it up. Let's start with the chart of the, S&P?
Yeah, let's just go through a couple of the markets, how they opened this week, and draw some lines for it.
Okay.
Emmanuel asked, do I have checklists for sale or otherwise? I know you have processes, but do you have checklists to go with it? I do, Emmanuel. I don't probably know where to tell you to go finding. Probably the best way to get in is get a subject and let me outline it that way. In fact, maybe I'll work on putting a book together that we could sell. All right, here's E-mini, December. He's going to draw a line where we open tonight. This starts out the week. You can see the E-mini right now is pushing higher, okay? Does everybody see that 5702 number up there to the left? That would be where it's going to tell you where the market's going, okay? All right, let's go to, Jonathan, if we will, let's go to the NASDAQ next. Draw the opening of the week. Okay, the NASDAQ looks like it's correcting a little bit right now. It's a little bit 19761, but the NASDAQ, let me look at this real quick, Jonathan. Just real quick. NASDAQ, do you have where the NASDAQ, that's where the NASDAQ opened?
Yeah, right there at 19,733.
19,733, and it's at 19,759 now. So It's doing pretty good, but it is correcting a little bit right there. Okay. Dow. Yeah, NASDAQ goes to December too, Mike. You got the opening price in there. Okay. Let's look at crude oil. Turn a little south there. Where's that 69.20 area? Okay. Got to get above that, 69.20. All right, let's look at gold. Tina, I would use for the NAS or for the E-mini for the night, I'd use 56.85. 56.85 for a pivot number. There's gold. Let's look at the bonds. Look at ZB. And it opened where? $21.
126.21, wherever the blue line is until I cover it
Yeah,
up.
right there, that line. So here's what my summary of looking at Seven Sisters. The market is positive above 85. Gold is positive above 26.05. Crude oil is negative. So let's go, if we will. Can you go to a gold option chain? I want to show you a couple of things. Yeah, the future contracts have changed over, Fred. They're on December now.
Give me a minute for the option chain.
Yeah, bring up gold futures. Now, people that are in my futures program know this to be true. I taught them the last couple lessons on how to buy gold options and on gold options with a $5 spread with no money. Anybody interested in that? In other words, where you get into gold at a certain time, buy it, and then sell it and have no money up. My last count, I think I had a maximum of 13 contracts, and I've taken profit on, I think 4 of them right now. Okay. But I got a new trade I'm working on. Let me show it to you. We got one day. Go to one day for, well, you got December. Go to December. Where's December? Right there. Come down to, I guess it's 12 days out, right, Jonathan? 12 days out. The first December one.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
September 27th. All right. Where's gold trading? 26 what?
09.
2609. So this is a trade I'm going to teach this week, but I'll just show it to you. Does everybody see the starting price of 2605 there? If I think gold's going higher, I can sell that option for how much, Jonathan? $30?
You mentioned 2605, the puts you can sell for, yeah, $30 or so.
30
Yep,
bucks. How much is 30 bucks on a gold option?
3,000.
3,000 bucks, right?
Yep.
So this week's lesson is going to be how to find those type options to sell. Anybody interested in learning how to do that? Well, we'll do it this week. When's our lesson on futures? Wednesday?
Yeah, Wednesday at 10 a.m. Eastern.
Huh?
Yeah, Wednesday at 10 a.m. Eastern.
All right. So why don't we give everybody a chance? We got so many people that don't know about this program. How many would like to learn how to do all this stuff at no cost for the next 30 days and get all the tapes I've done already? Okay, let's put it up. Let's open it up. Let anybody who wants to join can join tonight. Is Kelly here or Jeffrey here?
Yeah, Kelly's here. I got to find that link though, Tom. Give me a minute.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I decided to do it because number one, I love coming up with ways to make money on futures, and I'm showing people how to do that. We start out with the micro E-mini. We got tapes on that, so we can send those to you. And I've done 2 gold type trades on how to leg in. And now I'm going to work on this option trade here, which is a big one. Glenn says, Glenn says, he's so glad he joined the first time I mentioned it. Yeah, Earl, even people who's never traded futures are starting to tell me this guy's pretty interested, okay? Pretty interested. He'll show you the program, guys. It's compact. I decided to do it this way because I just felt it was a good way for you to learn, and I wanted serious people to do it. Now, Kelly will handle you if you're interested, okay? Her email is barber@DTI Trader. And what you could do is type your email, phone number in here, and she'll get you wrapped up, okay? All right, here's my plan. Teaching futures between now and October 1st. I'm going to give you all the way to October 1st. I'm going to teach you all this plus all the tapes I've done, okay? The class is on Wednesday. Here's how it works. You put up $1,000 today. I totally refund it to you on October 1 if no questions asked, that's what you want to do, but you got to put up 1,000 to get into the door, okay? And then if I want to go further, I'll tell you about that at the end of the month. But I'll teach you how to trade micro, E-mini, and gold. That's a fair deal, I think. Okay. Masterclass is already covered. How to trade the first hour of the cash market with the E-mini and the micro. Using futures options to trade the E-mini. I covered options there. How to trade gold options. That's what I'm working on right now. And I might do something else by the end of the month. We'll see. Join today. We'll have a big meeting. If you want to go further, we'll go further after October 1. That's the plan. Contact Kelly Barber at DTI Trader. She's here, and she will get you signed up. I see Bruce wants to be in. He put his name and email and phone number. Just put that in there, and you can get signed up for the specialized training. No cost to you, and I'll show you how to do this. Okay? That's about the fairest deal you ever heard of, isn't it? I think so too, Glenn. Think so too. Any questions? Swab data feed works. Yeah, swab works. Yeah, the E-mini too. Go back to the master tapes. They'll get those tonight when they join. They start going through those. The on-site is we hold it at the country club. Uh, no, Mary Ann, they'll approve you if you tell them you work with me. Just use the DTI name. They'll approve you for doing it. If you're already, Jonathan, if they're already signed up, how they find these recordings? If they're signed up, they get an email with access. Is the way it works.
Yeah, we've sent probably 3 or 4 emails prior, but we'll send it again tonight.
Yeah, if you're signed up and they got a name that you put your 1,000 up, then you'll get the email. Okay. Anybody else going to join? Yeah, just talk to Don. Talk to Kelly. She'll get it handled for you. Okay. Is Jeffrey here? Don, put your name and phone number. Make sure because Jonathan writes down the way we do it to make sure you get covered. When you put your name, email down, Jonathan writes it down and follows up with Kelly and Jeffrey. Make sure they get the tapes to you. Hey, Jerry, put your name and email. Make it easy for her because she's got a lot of people that wants to join. Yeah, he'll repost the slides for you, Dave. Yeah, they'll double check, Chris. All right, we got a busy week. I'm ready to have some action like we did last week. Any other questions for me? Thanks, Jerry. All right, Jonathan, thanks for handling that. And get joined. Yes, it is, Thomas. It is the same. WPC. We had a nice week on it finally, and there had a couple of misses, but we're back on track there. All right, y'all have a good night. I will see everybody on the flip side. We'll be ready to go at 10.